frozen chicken gizzard, frozen newt eyes, snake venom popsicles. Murray?
Wait.
What?
Perhaps I can help you escape from Flotsam Island.
How? What's this?
That is a bottle containing an ancient scroll left behind by the Vacalians, the former inhabitants of Flotsam Island.
Ancient scroll, huh? Do you think you can tell me anything about these messed up winds?
Perhaps, but first, you'll have to figure out how to break the unbreakable bottle I've sealed it in.
Unbreakable bottle? Why would you do that?
Some secrets are too dangerous to fall into mortal hands, Threepwood.
Anything else you want to tell me about this scroll in the bottle?
I purchased the scroll from a bitter old pirate named Magee. Make of that what you will.
Hey there, Threepwood. You mind if I get your pirate on the street opinion about the death cloud?
Death cloud? Pox of LeChuck.
The Pox of LeChuck? Pox of LeChuck. Nah, too on the nose, not enough pizzazz. Death cloud is punchy. More in your face, more, ooh, I'm gonna die. Well, I got sick pirates to interview. See ya.
Today's forecast calls for the Pox of LeChuck oozing in from the Rock of Gelato, combining with Flotsam's stubbornly sucking winds to create a Cat 5 crunchstorm. Man, Flotsam's sucky winds have really pulled in the Pox of LeChuck.
Unit!
I'm back.
Aye, so you are.
How goes the glass blowing?
Don't get me started. Some idiot just blasted a batch of me best unicorns to Kingdom Come.
Yikes.
Hey, when I get my hands on him, I'm gonna rip out his tongue and pour molten glass down his throat. Arr!
Good luck with that. What can you tell me about this bottle?
Arr, that'd be one of me special unbreakable bottles.
Unbreakable? Ha! There isn't a bottle alive that's a match for my gift for destruction. Impressive.
The secret ingredients are those jagged crystal reefs. They're tougher than diamonds.
Weird. But what do you do if you want to open one of these unbreakable bottles in order to, say, look at an ancient scroll you've cleverly sealed inside?
Arr, that's a good question, lad. Here, show you how it's done. I use this little beauty to chip off flakes from the reefs and to crack open bottles like this one.
Whoa! So let me get this straight. Your unbreakable bottles are, in fact, opened by breaking them?
Don't get cute, Blandy. I break other things too, you know. Again!
That's a tightly sealed barrel of tar, used for patching up cracks and hazing bosuns. There'll be plenty of time for frolicking in the ship's hold later. Yoink! It's amazing how many of life's problems are solved by indiscriminate cannon fire. The doctor is in.
Bonjour.
Hi there. Are you a doctor?
Mais oui. I am the Marquis de Singe, former court physician to King Louis himself. And who might you be?
Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate.
Zut alors! Your hand.
Yeah, I seem to have come down with something.
This is fantastic! We must investigate at once! Très intéressant alors. And you say your sick little hand has a mind of its own?
Yeah, it keeps hitting people, making rude gestures, doing all sorts of stuff I'd never do. Well, not without a really good reason, anyway.
Fascinating.
So, can you fix it?
Monsieur Threepwood, you have my word as a former physician of the court of King Louis that by the time you leave here, your misanthropic hand will never trouble you again.
A friend of mine says that my hand is cursed with a voodoo pox that can only be cleared up with a magical sponge.
Voodoo? Voodoo is nothing but unenlightened baby jabber for the ignorant and superstitious masses. The only path to true knowledge is via a rigorous scientific inquiry, preferably conducted by a suitably aristocratic mind.
So my pox...
Is nothing more than a disease. A disease we will cure with science!
So how did dazzling urbanite like yourself wind up in a sleepy pirate island like Flotsam?
Ah, mon ami, that is a tale of triumph and tragedy. Many years ago, I was a young physician in the court of King Louis. Those were heady days, tending to the many ills of the aristocracy, navigating scandalous palace intrigues. I was a rising star in the scientific firmament.
And then? Then?
A conspiracy of jealous scientists accused me of performing inhuman crossbreeding experiments with the Queen's poodles!
Scientists can be so catty.
The king was outraged and ordered me exiled on this deserted tropical island.
Deserted? Then you were the first?
Oui. Happily, my solitude was short-lived, as the merry winds of Flotsam have conspired to bring me many new pirate patients over the years. Incroyable!
So, Doc, what's the verdict?
Ah, monsieur, you are a very lucky man.
I am?
Ah, oui. The disease spreading through your saucy little parrot hand is like nothing I've ever seen before.
That doesn't sound very lucky.
In fact, somewhere in that easing appendage may lie the secret to life itself.
It may? Hey, nice going, hand.
I'll know more after I cut it off.
What? Hey!
But of course, Monsieur Threepwood, the only cure for a hand that infected is a quick, clean amputation.
Amputation? Isn't that a little rash?
No, it's a very big rash, which is why we'll have to amputate. But not to worry, monsieur. Your hand won't feel a thing thanks to my specially concocted rogue anesthetic.
Ow!
Now, if you'll just relax here a few minutes, I'll be in the back sharpening my petit guillotine blade. We don't want to cut off our hand with a dull blade now, do we?
Well, I guess you have a point there.
Au revoir!
What a loon! But at least my hand seems under control for a while. I'd better figure out a way out of this tastefully appointed abattoir before the Marquis de Crazy Pants comes back. It's a strange drawing of the inside of my hand.
I call it La Dessinge Grappe.
I call it creepy. I wonder what's in that box.
That's where I keep poor little Jacques. Now that I've nursed him back to health after his terrible ordeal, I'm training him to help out around my laboratorium.
I wonder what that does.
That is my experimental foudre volume, which pulls lightning from the skies via these cute little balls.
Why would you do that?
Science!
It's a key. I can't reach it from this position. I've heard of these. I think they're called microscopes.
I prefer the term enlargerama.
And I prefer to rip your gizzard out, you sniveling sea slug!
Whoa, what was that? It's a snazzy bronze foot pedal. I can't reach it. This looks like it might do something interesting. Ouch! That looked unpleasant. Let's see what this does.
Please don't fiddle with my assistant instruction pedal, mon ami. It is, how you say, sensitive.
It's a cute little baby bell. I can't reach it from this position. Huh, a stack of pictures. What an amazing device!
Ah, I see you have discovered my incredible Illumino screen. It harnesses the power of light to amplify tiny drawings 1,000-fold. Just imagine, someday people will be able to share hundreds of pictures of their holiday travels with their extended families simultaneously.